Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what's going on? It's your girl Aqua May, and I am here for your readings. This is for the elements of the air. All the air signs come on in, check in. If you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, you can find a message in here for you. All right, so it's a collective energetic reading for the air signs. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this going and let's get it started. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with the air signs, our higher selves in alignment with the universe. And God is always and forever with us. Okay, so what's going on? How are we connecting with the air signs at this time? What are we connecting? How are we connecting, I should say? The yin and the yang balance. Okay, masculine and feminine. The ins and outs. Okay, the ups and the downs. The internal and the external. Okay, polar opposites or polarities. Okay, um, magnetism. Things that come together that are compatible. All right, so this is all the type of energies I'm hearing that are relevant for you right now. Okay, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy, divine connections, divine support. All right, this yin and yang also gives me like you operating maybe in your opposite energy. So if you are an Aquarius, you would be experiencing a lot of Leo energy. All right. Same thing for Libra. You will be experiencing a lot of Aries type of situations, right? Things moving fast, right? Maybe Aquarius, but Leo, you're in the spotlight in some way. For Gemini, your opposite is Sagittarius, so you may be getting pulled in a lot of different directions, right? You may be being called to elevate yourself even higher, in a higher position, right? So that yin and yang is something here about like the opposites. All right, let's see. Let's get deeper into this energy for the collective of the air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What do we need to know about this yin and yang? Okay, I'm gonna get them and then I'll flip them over. Okay, that's what I just heard when I was gonna flip it. They said just wait. Okay. What do we have? We have prosperity begins at the bottom. So definitely something is growing. All right. Your money is growing. You're planting seeds. You're getting opportunities. You're coming up with new ideas. Right. I'm hearing better eating and better living. All right. So first card you have is the heart chakra. Beautiful. Okay. That green. Maybe you should be wearing the color green, the color blue, the color yellow. Right. I think actually blue and yellow make the color green. Okay, so the heart chakra, mixing of two things that are compatible, that equal to love, that equal to your heart feeling fulfilled, your desires being met. Okay, there may be a certain level of balanced action you have to take, right? Not too much and not too little here. I'm hearing, okay, but there is an outpouring of love here. There is a healing aspect here. There is a familial aspect, like family vibes and friends, right? People that you really connect with, or energies and situations that really mean something to you, meaningful experiences. Okay, you have triumphant success, which is beautiful. So this is air energy. Obviously, you see this big sword here, some type of breakthrough. All right. You have the material harvest. I love it. Yes. So a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of things being solidified. There's a level of independence here. Okay. I'm hearing staying true to your morals and your values. Okay. What actually has gotten you someplace is like honoring that, like honoring the the things you had to do along your journey to get some type of harvest, right? You had to make some sort of sacrifice. You had to do certain things that really put you in a proper space, and you're seeing the payout of it now with this material harvest. Okay, definitely a lovely payout for the air signs. All right, your voice is vital. All right, it could be a new contract coming along. There could be something here that you want to participate in, right? That's going to um, it's going to bring you some type of fulfillment. Okay, but I'm also seeing here there could be people that are getting some sort of increase in their finances in some way, but there's also an energy of just putting in um, like being more willing at this time to do certain things so that you get a better return, you get a better outcome, okay, more income, okay. Something about a sale, I don't know. You have the Page of Cups that flipped out with the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. So something brand spanking new here. I like that. You have a new mindset. You have a new way of that you're preparing yourself, or you're getting yourself ready for something. All right. You're stepping into um, a situation well prepared to do what you have to do, and that's really good. Okay. A lot of optimism. I feel like you there's work to do, but this is like something that you feel like finally I can work on this, right? Finally, I have an opportunity to tackle this, to be in this type of energy. So this is something here that you obviously want, okay? Something here you've been looking for and asking for. You have the Five of Pentacles, so there definitely is there's a break here because I see this broken vase here in the middle, but there's still money all around. So something here that was being that was stagnant here, there's a release, there's an opening up of energy. Okay, so something is definitely coming in. You have the Lovers at the bottom. These clamshells also talk about riches, the pearl. Okay, that's something of wealth. Okay, so a lot of wealthy energy here for my air signs. Okay. Um, but yes, let me see. What else am I seeing? You may need to do something here where you have to put in some type of effort, right? But you don't have to put in much effort here. Okay, you need to maybe do something. There's some type of input you have to do, but it's not like doing it too much. It's just like um, continuing to weed something out here as well. Where there's something here is the yin and yang has to be balanced at all times, right? Or else there will be interference. Okay, but you're very independent here. I feel like you're capable of fixing any problem that you have, right? And nothing is too big of a problem for you. You have all the resources that you need. You have what it takes. Okay, this Page of Cups is telling you to soften up a little bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, allow your vision to unfold naturally. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to be in a pressured state, right? This Ace of Pentacles, though, is like a seed that you. I'm not even gonna say a seed. Let's talk about it. It could be some type of money that you receive. All right, some type of approval for something to help you fix your finances, or this is something here. Maybe you get some sort of offer here to that you're trying to hold on, but until this other thing comes in. So it's a lot of different things. You got the Two of Swords, okay, but the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you've been waiting for something, right? You've been trying to how do I say, hold out until the right thing came in, the right opportunity came in. Okay, so you may have been kind of just on a certain regimen, right? Doing something to hold the tide, to hold it off until that day, right? Until that thing comes in. The Four of Cups is here. Okay, that has not been easy though, but I feel like there's definitely relief coming with that Four of Cups. Like you got to keep doing what you have to do until you don't have to anymore. Okay, until something gets better here. But it is coming. Okay, it's like every day you got to get up, right? And you got to get up and just do the routine. There's something here about routine here that could be a little bit tedious, right? There's certain things that have to be done. In order to get what you want, there's certain steps that must be taken. You may not want to do it. It may feel like, dang, this is taking longer than expected. But it's like, just do it, get it over with, so that everything else can start to roll in. The Six of Pentacles, okay? It'll start to roll in. You just got to go through that short little irritation, that short little process of having to, like, I don't know, get everything together that you need in order to make something work and happen for you. Excuse me. You have the Queen of Cups here. Beautiful energy of overflow. Things are getting taken care of, definitely. All right, be careful with your emotions. Be careful with that feeling of being irritated with something, like something is not flowing towards you, it's not going your way. right? Because that's not the truth. So it's like a waste of time spending, being in that energy. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me. If that's not success, I don't know what is. All right, it's definitely something being solidified, everything working out in a good way. You have that material harvest here with the Ten of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles, a lot of money, a lot of stability, a lot of like there is work that needs to be done, and I feel like you're just doing what you have to do at this time. You're not thinking about it like as a, these are just the things. These are just the things. There's no getting around it. There's no excuses, because if you don't do it, then you won't get that Ten of Pentacles. All right. So you're holding your place in some sort of way. You're solidifying your place, right? Even if it's something you have to do that you're not used to, or you're not doing it every day, or whatever that energy is that I'm kind of feeling of, like a sigh of relief or some type of sigh, but it turns into relief. You have the Fool, which is beautiful, with the Ace of Swords again. It came out here twice. All right, the Ace of Swords. The mind is working. You're saying yes to a lot of things instead of telling yourself no. Okay, you're reworking something, rewiring. Okay, working out the problem, working out the solution, working out the future of something. I'm seeing like a business plan. I'm also seeing just like some type of planning that you're planning ahead. The Emperor is here, definitely planning ahead, okay? That solidification I keep getting. So something is solidified, something is approved, something is a big yes here, okay? It's just like something may have gotten a little boring to you, right? You were doing it and it may have gotten boring, but like there's some type of speed up in the process. There's some type of thing. The moon is in reverse, so things are coming out, things are starting to be revealed, things are starting to, right? There could be some confusion here because it can feel like it's a little abrupt, but the Six of Wands is at the bottom, so the wins are here, right? The victory is here, the you being ready for that moment, you being in the right place at the right time, that type of energy is here. So all works out in the end, right? It just feels like you had to maybe exert a lot of energy before you could receive that yin and that yang. Right? The yin has to put out, it has to put in the work that it has to do. The yang then receives that reward, that outcome from it. So it's happening. Both are happening simultaneously. That's the word I'm seeing for you. All right. So let's get three of these cards here for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm gonna get one for each of you. So for Gemini, what is the overall message of advice here? You have charity. So Gemini, I'm hearing you're done giving to other people. You're done giving into the wrong spaces and energies, right? You're reclaiming what your offers in some sort of way, right? But I also see some Geminis getting what it is that is due to them. It may feel like you had to ask instead of just receiving it, right? You had to ask for what was yours. You had to demand it, right? But that's okay because you're good. Everything is being taken care of. You're handling business, Gemini, okay? Everything is going to be covered, I'm hearing. Everything is covered. And for Libra, we have Aries energy. That's that opposite energy for my Libras, right? Assertion. So you are standing bold here. You are tackling things. You are getting it done. All right. You're not taking no for an answer here. I feel like you have to get up one day and just feel that energy and work with it and move with it, push through it. Okay. That Aries energy can die out rather quickly. So I'm hearing like do what you can while the energy is there, while the momentum is there. Don't let the opportunities pass you by because then they'll start to pile up on you. All right. So for Aquarius, thank you. We have, what is this? Gemini and Mars. So a decision. Aquarius, you're playing chess here. You ain't playing games. I feel like you are looking at all your options here, right? And picking the best ones. And at the final moment, when you have to actually make a move, it's like you're going to feel real comfortable. You're going to know exactly what you have to do here, okay? So being calculated with something, deciding if something is right before you tackle it, before you take it on, right? So that you are spending your energy in the right ways and not over extending yourself in any way. All right, so this is the message for the air signs. I hope that it resonates for you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with more very soon. Don't worry. Talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.